Did you know that one single point on the map could be the flashpoint for World War III? A place so strategically significant that blocking it could escalate tensions between global superpowers, leading to unimaginable consequences. Today, we're diving into the chilling reality of this location, its history, and why it's considered the most dangerous geopolitical hotspot in the world. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's a real possibility that keeps world leaders awake at night. The stakes are incredibly high, and the ripple effects could impact every corner of the globe. So, let's explore what makes this point so critical and why it could change the course of history. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a topic that's not just fascinating, but also incredibly important. What if I told you that one wrong move at this point could trigger a global conflict? Sounds like a movie plot, right? But this is real. The world's most powerful nations are locked in a delicate balance, and this location is at the center of it all. Understanding its significance is key to grasping the fragile nature of global peace. So, let's get into it. The location revealed. This point is none other than the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway connecting the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea. It's only 21 miles wide at its narrowest point, but don't let its size fool you. This strait is the lifeline of global oil supply, with about 21 million barrels of oil passing through it every day. That's roughly 20% of the world's oil consumption. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Kuwait rely on this route to export their oil to the world. Without it, their economies would collapse, and the global energy market would face unprecedented chaos. The Strait of Hormuz isn't just a waterway, it's the heartbeat of the global economy. Now, imagine what would happen if this strait were blocked. No oil supply means skyrocketing prices, economic chaos, and nations scrambling to secure their energy needs. Industries would grind to a halt, transportation systems would fail, and everyday life would become increasingly difficult. And that's where things could get ugly. Nations dependent on oil imports might resort to extreme measures, including military action, to secure their interests. The domino effect could lead to a global crisis unlike anything we've seen before. The Strait of Hormuz has always been a hotspot for tension. During the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, both countries attacked oil tankers in what became known as the Tanker War. This conflict disrupted global oil supplies and sent shockwaves through the international community. Fast forward to today, and the strait remains a focal point of geopolitical rivalry, especially between Iran and the United States. The region's history is filled with power struggles, making it a powder keg waiting to explode. The lessons of the past remind us just how volatile this area can be. Iran has repeatedly threatened to block the strait if provoked. And with its strategic location and military capabilities, it's not an empty threat. The country has a significant naval presence in the area, including fast attack boats and anti-ship missiles. The US, on the other hand, has vowed to keep the strait open, even if it means military intervention. This standoff is like a ticking time bomb. Any miscalculation or escalation could lead to a direct confrontation, drawing in other global powers and setting the stage for a larger conflict. Why this could spark World War III. So, why could blocking the Strait of Hormuz lead to World War III? Let's break it down. First, the global economy relies heavily on oil. A blockade would cause oil prices to skyrocket, leading to inflation, recession, and social unrest worldwide. Countries that depend on oil imports would face severe economic hardships, potentially destabilizing governments and sparking civil unrest. The economic fallout alone could push nations to the brink of conflict. Second, major powers like the US, China, and Russia have vested interests in the region. Any military action could draw them into direct conflict, turning a regional crisis into a global one. And here's the scary part. Modern wars aren't just fought on battlefields. Cyber attacks, economic sanctions, and proxy wars could escalate the situation rapidly. A single cyber attack on critical infrastructure could cripple a nation's economy or military capabilities. Before we know it, the world could be on the brink of a full-scale war. The interconnected nature of our world means that a conflict in one region can have far-reaching consequences, affecting everyone, everywhere. The stakes couldn't be higher. Personal insights and travel tips. Now, let's take a step back and look at this from a different perspective. The Persian Gulf is stunning, and the culture is rich and diverse. From the bustling markets of Dubai to the historic sites in Iran, the region offers a unique blend of tradition and modernity. But beneath the surface, you can feel the tension. Locals are aware of the Strait's importance, and they live with the constant fear of conflict. The beauty of the region is often overshadowed by the looming threat of war, making it a bittersweet destination for travelers. If you ever plan to visit, here are a few tips. First, stay updated on the political situation. The region's dynamics can change quickly, so it's important to be aware of any developments. Second, respect local customs and traditions. The Persian Gulf is home to diverse cultures, and showing respect goes a long way in building positive interactions. And third, take the time to learn about the region's history. It'll give you a deeper appreciation for its significance. Understanding the past can help you make sense of the present and the challenges the region faces. So, there you have it, the Strait of Hormuz. A tiny but incredibly significant point on the map that could potentially start World War III. It's a reminder of how interconnected our world is and how fragile global peace can be. Understanding these complexities is crucial, not just for policymakers, but for all of us as global citizens. The decisions made in this region could shape the future of our world, and it's up to us to stay informed and engaged. Let's hope that diplomacy and cooperation prevail, and we never have to see the horrors of another world war. But until then, it's up to us to stay informed and engaged. By understanding the stakes, we can advocate for peaceful solutions and work towards a more stable world. The power to prevent conflict lies not just in the hands of world leaders, but in the collective actions of people everywhere. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let's spread awareness about the importance of global peace. Also, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more thought-provoking content like this. And hey, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the Strait of Hormuz and its potential to spark a global conflict? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and stay informed. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos on YouTube.